Most people see this company today and assume its success was inevitable. A strong brand, millions in revenue, a product that was meant to win. But what you don't see is how close it came to failing before its very first sale. In this video, we break down the early-stage mistake that almost killed this startup before it ever had a chance to grow. This mistake wasn't bad code, a lack of funding, or internal drama. It was a quieter, more common mistake many founders repeat without realizing it. Every big company starts with an idea. In this case, two founders were deeply passionate about solving a problem they believed mattered. They had energy, ambition, and a clear vision. They worked long nights, built fast, and poured everything into creating what they thought was the perfect solution. Their passion drove them, but it blinded them to a fundamental truth of building a business. The problem? They were building in a bubble. They focused intently on the product before confirming that real people actually wanted it or would pay for it. Interest looked promising on the surface, but traction never came. There was initial curiosity, but no genuine market demand translated into sales. Just months of hard work and growing pressure. The effort was there, but the results were non-existent. That's when reality hit. Instead of doubling down on their flawed assumption, they made a hard, necessary decision. They stopped building. They deliberately put development on hold. Then, they talked to potential customers and asked uncomfortable, revealing questions. What they learned forced them to rethink almost everything. The feedback highlighted the gaps between their perception of the problem and the market's reality. Scrapping months of work wasn't easy. It felt like failure, but they chose to swallow their pride and prioritize the customer's actual need. This pivotal decision, to validate before iterating, was the turnaround moment for the struggling startup. Rebuilding, based on real customer feedback, changed everything. They built a solution for a confirmed, painful problem, not an assumed one. The new version solved an actual problem. The result? The first sale, then another. Then steady, scalable growth followed. This story isn't just about one company. It's a powerful lesson for anyone building something new. That single shift, from guessing what customers needed to validating their actual demand, turned a struggling startup into a scalable business. Don't fall in love with your solution. Fall in love with the problem the customer actually faces. If you're working on a product, startup, or side project, this story will help you avoid one of the most dangerous early mistakes founders make. Remember, why interest doesn't automatically equal demand, and the importance of validating your market before you build your solution. Learn how to validate before you build, and understand when to pivot based on early, critical feedback to save years of wasted work.